1.
Bow before God, which apparently I was.
Yeah, sorry about last episode where apparently Reese was the voice of God. I didn't catch that until the video was already live, that he was way louder than the rest of us. I'm like, So we actually we actually did some testing before in OBS. We're all at the same decibel level now. Yay!
Yay! Let's the shenanigans begin.
Impromptu, because oh boy, we have a sequel. To get started,
Failure.
I have an update with the controller, and I am now retracting my initial statement of, oh, it feels solidly made because it malfunctioned Saturday.
Now to catch everybody up on this, it would be about this thing.
Have a great time together, guys.
Less than a week after it was released.
Yeah,
How did it
that Saturday
malfunction?
night, that Saturday night, I could not get this fucking thing to turn off.
Oh, battery drainer.
No, I couldn't get it to turn off. It would not respond either when you hit any of the buttons. The lights were just fucking on, and
basically,
I tried plugging it into the computer. Computer doesn't recognize it. And stuff like that. What I had to do was I had to look this up. Apparently on some of these controllers, there is a manual reset button on the very back of the controller that's the size of one of those ones that you see like the old school ejector buttons for like old school CD-ROM drives and DVD-ROM drives, where you have to hit it with a paperclip. So yeah, I hit that, and now it works again. But yeah, this thing anyway.
So
enjoy the game. Enjoy the game with your friends. As you
Reese is just going through all the images again, but that happened. So I log in this morning because I go, you know what? I'm having issues with this now. I'm probably gonna have to return it. So I try to go to open a return this morning on eBay. The listing has been removed.
When the listing gets removed,
let me read. This listing has been removed for a policy violation in big bold letters, big red letters. So yeah,
the fact that it controls a piece of junk.
eBay removed the listing after they saw the pictures too. And they were like, well, and they said they'll start processing a return for me. Okay. So they processed the return. About an hour later, I get the notification that because we're supposed to because they said, well, it's going to take 3 days because we got to let the seller respond. About an hour later, I just get an automatic thing that says, print out your shipping label. I go to do that. And it says even in big, bolder red letters, this item has been removed from eBay. This listing has been removed from eBay. So I call up eBay again. I'm like, okay, what do I do? It's now yelling at me. And the guy finally got a hold of it. Like wasn't even a supervisor this time. It was just the guy underneath. He's like, yeah, this is stupid. Here's your money back. Don't bother sending it back. Here you go. Because we're also going to mark this as we're going to resolve it in your favor. And we already know that this is a counterfeit item. Details. I'll spare you the details.
Details.
But during this,
basically,
I went through some of his other listings, and I found one that's even worse than this one. And so we're going to go into the details of this.
All right, stop. Okay, Reese, you can stop zooming. Oh, fucking hell.
So
had great time together.
Yeah, we already caught. This is the one I also pointed out to eBay with all the AI shit that we were making fun of. But yeah, I saw another listing for another one of their PS4s. for another PS4 controller. We're going to go into that and keep it. And this is even more blatant because this has a bunch of different controllers that none of them look like one another. And to be fair, we'll get into it.
Let's begin.
Kids,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, those of you watching at home.
Okay, how do I report this listing? Because none of the reasons to report a listing even fit to what it describes as, well, the photographs are AI. They don't have that as an option. Because even the representative of speaking to is like, yeah, I don't know either.
Kids, ladies and gentlemen, those of you watching at home, feel the pain.
We're about to go into part 2.
Like PS4 controller with Red Dead 05, Red Dead Redemption, and what the fuck are those?
Allegedly, because I looked at the listing, you could pick. They had several different models and stuff available, but only differentiated as the colors. And we're going to get to that. That's not a big enough differentiate because some of these don't even look like one another. To the point, we'll get to that. But all of them were allegedly sold out of stock. I refuse to believe that. I don't think they existed in the first place, but that's just me. Except for one model, black. That's it.
All right. These.
Yeah, and the comment of the other controller being on TEMU. Yeah, I'm pretty sure eBay found it too on TEMU, which is why another reason they immediately refunded me and gave my money back and gave a strike against the seller because they even said, yeah, this is counterfeit.
Yeah, I think Jeff had a really good comment regarding that. There's the bottom of the barrel. There's the dirt at the bottom of the barrel. There's underneath the barrel, and then there's TEMU.
Read out my own comment. Thank you for beating me to it, though.
What's really sad is
there's a few things on that allegedly get sold on TEMU that I kind of do want, like some of their plushies. Like they did have a plushie Chillet. I do want that because it's just a big floofy Dargan noodle that you can hug.
Oh.
But I can't tell if these are real skins or badly photoshopped on.
Yeah, and this picture is the only one that's very low res. There was very low res from the listing for some reason. But yeah, you also noted, and it's also all of these ones in this picture, none of the face buttons have labels. But we'll get to that with some of the other ones in the same listing. They do. It's inconsistent. But yeah, we'll get to that. So yeah, we can see all these different ones. They just look like the same thing, same as the red one, except that they don't light up, but it's the same shape and shit.
Yeah, two of the wrappings look like they're the same thing, but one's magenta, one's blue.
Plastic isn't clear.
Apparently, a stoner had his way with the color designs.
Whoa, man! Colors. Like an anime fan. It's that this.
Colors, man.
Somebody has a fascination with the villains from Naruto.
Yeah, I was about to say it has the Akashi design. There's zombie. Oh,
zombie
and also, apparently next month, I'm going to address this now. Apparently, starting next month, Discord's going to try to roll out their age verification shit. If their AI is too dumb to figure out that I'm approaching 40 and Reese is in his mid-40s, then yeah, their AI is fucking retarded. I'm not giving them
my deep voice alone to say, okay, he's at least over 30, let alone 46 years old.
It's bad. It's bad enough they're already training their AI with our private conversations.
Yep.
Okay.
and I recommend we go as fucked up as we possibly can, because then we'll have to delete the records. Because you trained our AI to be racist as shit. Okay.
Don't let trolls near it then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you put a streaming services for mostly gamers, and don't expect them to do fucked up shit. Have you seen World of Warcraft chat for the last 15, 14 years? Not counting this one because, well...
I just noticed
the two
I just noticed that the two games, one's an American, the GTA 5 was American cover, and Red Dead Redemption is the European cover.
It's a European cover.
For PlayStation 4 at the top, they just left the blue bar.
I was about to say that as well.
Yeah, they left the blue. LeBlanc. Next.
I'm approaching 40. I'm going to be turning 40 at the end of the month, or at the end of March. At the end of March. And you can go back to my YouTube channel back when it first started when I was in college. I was clearly an adult then, too.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next one.
I think to celebrate Strider's 40th birthday, we need to have Will Girl give him a lap dance.
No.
Who's going to pay
for another tattoo?
Oh yeah, who's going to pay for Will Girl's tickets?
I'm getting my second tattoo.
Who's going to pay for Will Girl's tickets from California or to Chicago?
I'm not even dignifying that with a response.
Which, by the way, Reese, I'm DMing you the design. I'm going to have a tattooed on my left bicep. I'll DM it to Ty, too.
Compatible with multiple platforms. Well, you already proved that's not true because you say you can't hook up to your PC. So Steam's out.
Wait, if it can't work on Steam for the same reason, then it can't work on iOS for the same reason because they use the same technology to work it. So,
and again, they listed different models of PS4. We addressed that last time.
Let's take a look.
No. Two of them are they're not the same thing. Two of them are Dash 4 Pro, PS.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
The PS-4. They have done two new systems.
We have an overflow error. Now we are in negative integers.
Here's something I've noticed. Will Girl, let me get some. I have something to add. Notice for the PS4, the one next to PS4 is the Pro. They got it wrong.
They mixed up the systems. These are idiots.
The AI is an idiot.
The dude got his other listing deleted by eBay. You think they give a shit? They're selling these from TEMU. He's in China. Do you think he gives a shit?
No. That's moving along the picture.
For PC and Mac, and for Steam, as if they were separate.
Wait, does it mean if it's for PC, it's also for every other launcher in the PC world, or something?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the 3.5 millimeter head jack, as well as the extension thing. Keep an eye on this because when we get to some of the other models, something's going to be missing. So make a mental note of where at the bottom of the controller now.
L1's upside down. L1's upside down.
Well, that's because it's facing up.
Yeah, because if you're looking at it when you actually turn the controller towards you, it will be, you can read it. Which I'm going to show on camera, my camera personally. Reese doesn't have to cut to this, but when you look at it like this, wheels, when you turn it like that so you can look at it, it's right side up.
I actually never looked at the back of my controller to notice that. Now I feel stupid.
Yeah, I'm in my wife beater. I don't want to be on camera.
Sorry.
And something I have to mention.
I'm just pointing that out. I know you guys don't need to see my man tits, even though I am losing weight.
We get this. I just have to point out, for some reason, that's what I was about to get at. For some reason, we need a skull for scale?
Yeah, that skull's fucking tiny.
That must be either the biggest. Somebody killed a kid, or that's
no, kid skull.
No,
dude, if it was a kid skull, it would be roughly the same size as an adult because the head size doesn't change.
No,
all right. So what model did they dig up to throw on?
So this is actually Dalsim's skull from Street Fighter Guide, or one of Dalsim's skulls.
No, I was thinking someone murdered a gnome.
Not even a
Someone killed David the gnome. He didn't become a tree.
Not even the halfling.
All right. Turbo function. Turbo function.
Now, I have a dumb question. So you're holding down the share key, which takes a screenshot.
The complete sentence now. And why is it the start button?
Turbo function.
PS4 controller. That's the share button. It's not actually a start. That PS4 does not have a start button. It's share and options.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but turbo functions. In fact, I'm going to drop that on Southward server.
There's a T at the end.
Yeah, that's why that's why I keep saying how I keep saying it fucked up because there's a T at the end. Let me go grab this picture. I need to post this in Southward.
Hold C and share key, and then press any function key. The function key will have turbo function.
Captain Southward server.
Wait. So our buttons are not usual buttons; they're function keys now.
All
right. Where's game in general?
Like F1, F2, F3, and F4. Oh, maybe the shoulders and triggers are F5 through F8.
F5 I think would be the F5 and 6 would be the two triangles, and then the shoulders would be.
Well, it actually makes sense. 8, 9. It actually makes sense if you want to bind quick save and quick load to the shoulder pads. You can do that.
Sure.
Screen share button.
What? This person's apparently got some weird versions of YouTube. An old Facebook logo, Twitter, which is it should be X, and I have no idea what the INS is. What's it supposed to be? Instagram, and I don't remember any logo that looked like that.
That PS4 stopped using share functionality a long time ago.
Yeah. You can't sync it with you can only post on YouTube now. It's everything else got removed. Short press T share to share the screenshot to the social platform.
Maybe it's a different kind of INS. Wasn't INS like the precursor to ICE? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know.
You can share it with the federal government. Congratulations.
You can share just in case just in case you're playing with an illegal immigrant and you can snitch them to the feds.
You know how many people will do that just to fuck with people on versus game.
INS is the usual abbreviation for Instagram, but I don't know where they got the idea to put that instead of the actual logo.
It's a Chinese knockoff. We're critiquing or asking these questions when you have words like function.
And
also, I think it's
the social platform. already established these are fucking knockoffs.
I see a missed opportunity with this thing.
Something. They're claiming their share screen button is the same as one of the function buttons.
Well, to be fair, that's on the same one that I'm currently holding, the red one. That also adds it turns it into turbo when you don't have it connected to a PS4. If you're playing it on there, it's for that instead. But then you have to rebound or something for start and shit.
Okay, makes sense.
I sense a missed opportunity with the AI. It would have been so funny if the O was an I. Share screen shit button.
Screen shit button.
Yeah, so generic shooter and possibly a fancy game, but I can't tell.
Pretty sure even the one Chinese editor that looks at English.
And we're at the high battery capacity.
High battery capacity.
We're still on the zombie design. We already made some of this shit. We already made fun of this shit back when we were doing the red one.
But gosh darn, they seem so proud of this zombie design.
It's like a speed meter in the back.
Here's the description from the Southbird server. Forget the red flag advertising. The controller skin looks like poop smear dripping down a white wall.
She left a poop streak on the controller shell. Yeah, she did.
A poop streak on the toilet.
Ew.
Reese and I know what's up.
Okay. Someone fucked up with AI because look at where the zombie head was supposed to be. Where's the rest of the controller?
I don't see what you're seeing.
Exactly. Compared with we went through that already.
It's still on the right grip, so I don't see a difference.
Yeah, no, it's the same.
No, keep going. Look at the zombie head.
And we'll figure it out later. A multifunctional touchpad provides a novel way to interact and support sliding touch to make players enjoy the game. And we're now on a different skin, different controller skin with, I think someone had a seizure painting that.
Yeah, and the 4 games they decided to show off here: Ghost of Tsushima.
Spearman.
Zoom in on the handles on the controller, the side handles. One of them. Is that fucking Batman?
Where?
It kind of looks like
the yellow part it goes into red and shit. If you turn it on its side,
it kind of looks like Batman, but I'm not confirming it's Batman.
Yeah, doesn't it kind of looks like Batman for some reason.
As close as possible. Warner Brothers point over there and shoot them into the Stone Age.
Singly distinct, man.
And the 4 games they show up there are Ghost of Tsushima, Uncharted, Miles Morales Spider-Man, and decided, fuck it, we'll keep the title in Blood and Truth, because nobody will recognize that one.
Spider-Man.
Also the badly traced hand outlines. And again, buttons aren't labeled.
And the thumb is longer than the fingers.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's E.T.'s hand.
They're like, dude, it's a fucking crab claw.
Crab people, play PS4, plays with people.
All right, we're going on to the next one. Another skin. 6-axis gyroscope sensor. Built in to allow you to experience the game immersively.
Immersively.
And again, another hideous looking skin.
Fortnite!
And of course we have Fortnite!
Of course, was it Project Gotham Racing on one side?
I think that's probably one of the Call of Duty games on the other one.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's more PUBG or some shit. I don't know. And then again, that one same racing game Jeff knew. It's Jeff's birthday today. He's out chilling with his folks right now. That's why he's not in the show. So yeah. Yeah, Jeff turned 33 today.
Happy birthday, Jeff.
Happy birth, mess. Happy birth. Happy birth.
Don't worry, we won't get you a blow-up sheep for your birthday.
I already got him a Daedric dagger.
Yeah, it always feels like the actual skins of these anyway are just photoshopped on.
Yeah, probably, most likely, where they just as it looks like this is a 3D model, they just changed the texture on it.
I believe that.
It's like they're trying to replicate evil controllers but failing at it.
Yeah. Wasn't Ty you suggested that was this Mad Cat? Are you sure this wasn't a Mad Cat? And I'm like responded with no, it's TEMU. It's worse. I've had some Mad Catz controllers that didn't suck.
Not all Mad Cat controllers suck. It's just the ones people remember suck.
Yeah, because I also have a Mad Catz PS2 memory card that still functions. All right, we're done with this one. Okay, now we're on a different design. Keep in mind, same listing. Same listing.
Suddenly,
what are we looking at now?
Suddenly we can do colors.
These buttons are labeled. But the stick placement's more like but the stick placement's more like an Xbox controller. But it's supposed to be a PS4.
It's a weird mishmash of the Xbox standard and the PS4 controller, which makes little to no sense.
I can't tell. It's too red for me to tell if half of them are like the letters and half of them are symbols, because none of them looks like a
8 modes. 8 modes.
I can tell one looks like a triangle and one could be kind of an X, but the purple and red one, no, they don't look like symbols.
And remember, this is not Xbox compatible, so
this is a PS4. This is allegedly a PS4 controller, so because you can see the actual PlayStation buttons on it.
Now it looks like an Xbox controller that somebody tried to slap on the PS4 touchpad thing.
Yeah,
they seemed really proud.
Same listing. This is one of the other models from the listing that was sold out and didn't specify which was which. They just said the only one that was available was black. That was it. That was the description you got. I'm like, black with light up colors, a black that looks like this, black that looks like the other one. What?
They are so proud of the fact that you can just hold a set button and press R3 and L3 to switch to light effects and
if you're actually in a game, that'll fuck with me, because if you have to hit those buttons,
there are some games you do, so you'll fuck with it.
All right, let's scroll down the rest of this.
Here's some random.
Prompt the vibrate once to turn off or on the RGB light. And again, cycling through a different where it's just if it actually did this, that I'll have to admit is kind of cool. But if it's like the one I have where it just cycles between the different colors, they're all the same color. The LEDs just stay the same color, and they just cycle between them.
That's the one you're describing is supposedly the mode 1 of this thing.
One thing's for certain, I could never use this with RetroArch because that's my shortcut to bring up the dashboard.
And I'm not even sure
your controller gives you a seizure.
I'm still looking at this and not sure
because
if
it starts strobe. It starts flashing like it's a techno dance club.
I'm not sure if the hexos they put on this are the exact shade they're claiming it is. Now we change it back
so ergonomic.
And yes, this might be the black one they have, but if you look closely, I think these buttons are actually labeled. I'm not sure though. You can't tell from the vid.
No.
Nah, they all appear labeled.
They also, again, we're back to the blank buttons.
Ergonomic charging jack.
Ergonomic. Dessign.
I think both of them are fucked. The words are fucked in half. I'm dropping this one to Southport too, just to be like, what the fuck?
This one definitely like a misspelling. But that make you sound like you're a retard trying to say what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm dropping them in Southport as we go through, and I'll post the video on the server once it's live later tonight. But yeah.
Oh, that triangle button it's supposed on the bottom supposed to be home. Yay! Thank you for being Pacific about that.
How do you turn off Do Not Disturb? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a special feature, right? It's totally not basic in the slightest.
Well, these days it might be considered a special feature due to the prominence of wanting people to use headphones that are Bluetooth oriented or use a special dongle that you can charge or listen with wired headphones at the same time.
Went ahead and posted that ergonomic Dessign over on side scrollers. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, you're not even trying.
Dual vibration and
dual vibration is sensitive 6-axis. How sensitive, dude? How sensitive?
So sensitive that it will report you for hate speech. It's that sensitive.
God damn it! I fell into that joke. That's a Need for Speed game. Not sure which MN is. Most notorious?
Most notorious. So that's what MN would mean?
I'm guessing.
Huh.
I think it's probably Need for Speed. I probably am wrong in just assuming by the license plate.
Maybe you just need speed. Also, this is a really dumb observation on my part, but the vibrating motors, they kind of look like drills.
Fancy way of trying to represent what we're doing here.
Because they're going to drill you, baby. They're going to drill you hard.
Don't go there.
Too late. So we got some basic, so we got the basic button colors that you can apply to the buttons, as well as just the fact that it's a black controller. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, hold on. I was messing with something. Yeah.
Wait a minute. In their mode picture thing, they didn't have orange as a listed color. I think cyan. Wait, they did have cyan. I don't think pink was also one of them.
The more you know. Do 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 do. Should I just keep going, or should we edit this out?
No, we keep going. No, I'm just doing stuff in the background too because after the Windows update, Windows changed shit, and I'm trying to revert stuff. Like, because I have Do Not Disturb off, but it's still showing me the Do Not Disturb icon at the bottom, but it says Do Not Disturb on, but it's off. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Right.
Do Not Disturb is off, but it says it on at the bottom of the corner. I don't fucking know. Windows 11 is shit.
Dude, I could have told you that. Why do you think I'm trying to move over to Commodore OS?
Yeah.
Should I be grateful until I have a computer that qualifies for Windows 11?
At this point,
apparently I'm not the only person. Someone popped in.
At this point, we should all just be happy we have computers to begin with. But that's a whole other rant for a whole other time.
Goku.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yay! Okay, I'm just going to move on to the next picture.
Alright.
Do you all ever wonder if we're like a Sims game for God?
God, what in the Virtual Boy style coloring hell is that?
Now we go into the weirdness.
Wait,
the way more weird ones.
The middle button's now a circle with a P. And what are those random shapes?
That's supposed to be. Oh, he disconnected. That's supposed to be triangle, square, circle, and X.
I see the triangle, but one looks more like a sun, and one looks like a bug, and one looks like some weird, like the hexagon.
The hexagon is square. It's supposed to be square. The sun is circle, and the bug is X.
But also seeing in this design, it's really hard to look at, hard to identify the D-pad and the two analog sticks, and it's kind of hard to look at like a Virtual Boy game.
It's just another one of the weird the weird knockoff PlayStation, but it's not PlayStation. It's a Xbox setup.
And you got all the most well-known shapes. You got the triangle. You got the circle, the X, the
Triforce.
Hexagon, trapezoid, tetrazoid.
Wait! Oh my God! Their version of the touchpad has ridges. It has ridges.
Much like Ruffles, these have ridges.
Oh, I think this is going to feel uncomfortable in your hand because it looks like it has like pits in it.
Now this is a nice Xbox One style layout. However, there's just one problem. It's a PS4 pad.
Welcome to. This one looks better. It gives off a very Greeky feel.
Yeah, it's shiny. It's shiny.
What is that button in the center, by the way?
It won't look. Bet you when you get it, it won't look shiny.
I'm noticing two buttons there, the P and there's a thin button right underneath it. What is that supposed to be?
I don't know, but the thin button wasn't in the last one.
Strider, was it on yours by any chance?
Wait, what?
The thin button underneath the P. What is that on your controller?
No, there's no P button on the controller.
So your controller will not piss if you command it to?
No.
Oh, good.
Piss! Anyway.
And now a nice futuristic. Wait, why is it?
The P's now glowing.
Good thing too, because if the P was glowing, you would know if it was a cat or a dog or some other night creature.
What animals are you watching that they has glow in the dark piss?
If you shine a nightlight under cat's urine, it will glow.
I was about to say the only reason your piss would glow is if you drank a Nuka-Cola Quantum.
And why would you waste it on your own stomach? You can make that shit into grenades. Do some damage, motherfucker.
That's it. And no, that's actually from Fallout. That's one of the side effects of Quantum. It makes your piss glow.
And if I'm not mistaken, isn't that a behemoth on the horizon? You might want to prepare. Either that or whip out the fat man.
Wait. No, wait. I can't tell, but why does it look like the light in the P button has a different color to the rest of it?
You are correct. Maybe it's just the intensity of the LED, to where it looks like it's giving off a different glow, but it might be the same color, or it could just be the AI screwing up. Because if you look closely, the underside, underneath the blue outline, it's still the same shade of light blue.
It's still cyan, okay. So maybe AI fucked up. Fair enough.
To be fair, AI just ain't ready for prime time yet, and yet for some reason we're still allowing these tech companies to dump billions upon billions of dollars they don't even have to build data centers that just will not exist. But again, that's a whole different rant for a whole other time.
Don't go blackpilling and not help trim the AI tree.
Let's not date this piece. This is supposed to be timeless. Moving on.
Look, go back.
Yeah, I wound up going a little too far ahead. This is actually the next picture.
Multiple light modes.
Wait, why does it look like a... Wait, what?
It's on a CR. They haven't pointed to a CRT.
I'm also confused with why we're looking at Windows.
Windows XP.
He beat me to it.
XP background with the modern... with the modern... settings.
Background with Windows 11, Windows 10 layout.
And someone with bad eyesight, so I said, wait, how do they have two cursors on there?
Why are there two cursors?
And the Super's question, add device.
Why is one section in dark mode?
Bluetooth.
Why is that device in dark mode when the rest is not? That's a good question.
Wireless monitors, TVs, or PCs that use Miracast or wireless docks. I tried using Miracast. It's really it's just not user friendly at all.
Right.
I actually have one of those sets of goggles that are just meant for smartphones, where you can immerse yourself in virtual reality, and it requires Miracast, and it's just good luck setting it up. That's all I can tell you. Just good luck.
If it involves your phone being part of the VR thing, I call bullshit on it anyway.
It was mostly sold in Japan and China anyway.
Getting closer to the events of Virtual Bart.
Virtual Bart. I hated that game.
All right.
Oh, it's from the
RGB precise. Did I spell precise, or am I crazy?
RGB precise direction control, touchpad, share button, sensitive trigger keys, upgraded RGB analog joysticks. Nothing is misspelled. Thank goodness.
Good.
You get a gold star, Mr. AI.
Nothing looks too weird in this picture.
Anything to point out before we move to the next picture?
Really?
Where did Super go?
Super is your show.
Oh, sorry, I was tabbed out. Because I'm doing stuff in the background too. Sorry. They recycled this image from the last one.
Kind of.
I just noticed the upgraded RGB analog joysticks where the GB and RGB in that are not capitalized.
Oh, all right. RGB is always fully capitalized. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just
it has a fail, but just not no obvious one for people who don't know.
Sensitive controller. Okay.
I never understood why they would refer to triggers as keys. They're not really keys. They may technically be buttons, but just stick with triggers. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Once again, we must point out that yes, this is in fact for the PS4, as it would not be a PS4 controller if it was not for the PS4. That would not make any sense.
It says PC.
No, soon for a PC screenshot real quick.
Because is that oh,
That
I was
like
about to say was that from the first Sonic Adventure?
No, it looks like it could be from Final Fantasy X.
Oh, like when Yuno was sending all those dead people to the afterlife.
Yeah, which in World of Final Fantasy they fucked that up by having her do the same dance, but it's the fucking chibi version. I'm like, great, you took one of the most iconic scenes. It's also painful to fucking watch because it's sad and everyone's dead, and you just made it cute. What the fuck?
What? I'm just okay. Now,
I hate the chibi style they have in World of Final Fantasy for the characters.
Are you?
What? Just going to introduce you to the real Satoto.
Or EOC 3.0. What the hell is EOC?
Now that's iOS 13.0 or above, and I'm going, who has a phone that has that operating system anymore?
Again, Chinese knockoff. For EOC 3.0 or above, also for Android.
For iOS 13 or above.
Oh, also for PC and for PS4.
Yeah, it looks like an Xbox controller. Good job. Excellent work. Chinese knockoff console that Sega almost got sucked into.
So this says.
More exciting real. You'll feel the rumble of the palm of your hand.
So they're claiming this controller can work all the way back over a decade. Okay, I believe you.
As opposed to first-party controllers that do not have rumble in them, which technically the 6-axis did not have rumble, but that's 2 generations ago.
Make every hit and explosion more exciting and realistic. You'll feel the rumble in your pants. I'm concerned.
In my pants? Oh my!
I said in the palm of your hands, and then I said I feel this, but it has that suspicious quote stuff that makes me concerned of what their rumble is.
I distinctly heard you say pants.
Not the pants.
I will go back to the tape later on.
Yeah, I still don't know what that extra button is. And there's another button, a couple of buttons in the back too.
Wait a minute. That? Those are usually some buttons you can customize. Wait, this back of this one looks more like a PDP controller than the ones before it.
What's a PDP?
I don't know their full name. I just know them that's the brand where I had one of my earlier controllers.
Who is PD and why is he P?
God damn it.
In all fairness, though, it does kind of look like the extra customizable buttons on the back of the 8-bit DOE. I should know I'm holding one right now. It's a much sexier beast than this. You mentioned there was an extra button that you didn't see before. I'll go ahead and jump back to the previous one. Maybe you can elaborate on this.
Yeah, there's the extra button below the P button.
Yeah, I was asking about that earlier.
Yeah, I saw it on the golden one too. I don't know what the fuck it is. What's it for?
I don't know.
I'm going to guess maybe this is a later revision of said Chinese knockoff.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Back to the other one. Other one, I just noticed there's also a strange button on the middle of the back in.
What's that for too?
And wait, why do you need to say the rechargeable battery is built in? Does everyone know that a rechargeable battery is always built into the thing? You don't need to say that.
Yeah, many of these are just describing basic features that you would see in your standard PS4 controller.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, it has this special feature that's normally standard, but it's special. No, it isn't. But it's special. No, it isn't. Fucking.
All this is just fluff to hide the fact that they really have nothing special about this controller.
Except for it's from China.
Woo! This is my excited face.
Intelligent 6-action gyro sensor, intelligent control of body sensation, high precision body sense.
Now, maybe if you're putting the controller on your dick, just maybe, you might feel some kind of body sensation. But otherwise, I don't know. Although I could put it on Real Girl's tits.
Wait a minute. In this version, the headphone jack's still there, but the extent.
Yeah, remember I said remember that jack and how it's going to change? Here we go! Zoom in on that. It has a dick.
Extension button is... the extension hole's missing.
Yeah, let's zoom in on this shit. Ooh, high precision body sense. Yeah, fuck off with that shit.
Most versions of it, there's not even a hole on the bottom to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no hole on this model on the top right here. But go down where it says it has a headphone jack.
And I think there's a real game behind it, but since it's covering the exact spot, I can't tell exactly what game.
What's that thing going into? There's nothing there.
Air. Just air.
We have found the way to do headphones and microphones without actually plugging it in. That's how that works. Works if you're not using Bluetooth. Fuck out.
Welcome to Bad AI Art, everyone.
I just can't even.
We can have to make a series about this one day.
Yeah,
I just
sure. We go through these now. This could be a running thing. We could probably do one.
I just can't even. I can't even. This is why I don't shop on TEMU, and I'm trying desperately to get my stepmom to.
This is on eBay, not this listing was on eBay, not TEMU. But they have this shit on TEMU. So what's the point? It's just with eBay you get charged extra.
Because no one trusts this team. Because no one trusts this TEMU. But but eBay's been around for decades.
Yep. All right, let's go away from the dick controller.
Hey, wait, what the fuck?
Wait, that's Doom in the background. That's the first game I've been able to identify in this thing.
Oh, now we get to figure out what those extra buttons are for.
Share the touchpad.
Oh, that button that's the dedicated turbo button. Okay.
So why do we need to hold down the
ABXY?
What?
Station controller. That layout is not used by that. That's used by all the other systems except for Sony.
You're a dumbass to not even realize that basic. They're PR and PL and set. I don't know what that means.
The set. If I was to make an assumption,
I just got a response in Games General in Southward server from Sethy's Furnace Fun. The thing that says speaker is pointing on a joystick for the ergonomic design. How did we miss that? Go back to that one, bro. Go back to that one real quick.
Okay, and then I'm going to ask you what set is because my PC controller has something like that as well. Except it's actually good controller.
Go back to ergonomic design. That one specifically, Reese. You'll know it. Going back through we have to go through. Zoom in where it's pointing, where it says speaker. The options thing is off by a lot. How did we miss this shit? The options is not even pointing to options. Speakers pointing to the right stick. Everything is on. Except for the D-pad, except for D-pad, left joystick, and home. That's it.
Wait, why is the light bar just to the left of the light?
To be fair, to be fair, it's kind of in the right spot, but it's still touching the right joystick. So it's kind of true, but at the same time, it's not very accurate. You could at least bend the line a little bit to the left, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and I'm like, they're not, but yeah, half of these aren't even pointing to the right things. Yeah,
you can see the 3mm is a bit to the left. It's too right from it. The extra charging point is too far to the left. It's a bit to the right. The Type-C part is below it. Yeah.
Let's catch back up.
I'm letting Sethy know. Thanks for pointing that out.
Now here's Set. That is the charger port.
So you have to open it?
No. Usually, well, at least in one of mine, there's a cable for charging cable. You set the controller on it and it starts charging up. So set is the charger port.
I don't think this cheap guy has that ability.
It's one of those conductive things that you just put onto the charge coil and it will start charging.
Yes, I get that, but I'm saying I don't think this.
Yeah, it's a Chinese knockoff. You think they're going to do that? Or let me rephrase that. If it does somehow have that feature, would you risk you trying it out without it blowing up?
Not about my house staying on fire. No,
no, I'm not risking that. I already have this one controller not turn off.
Okay, it still doesn't explain what PR and PL is because they don't exact. I never heard any controller refer to those buttons as that, so I got nothing here. So I can't even confirm if they're customizable.
PR and PL buttons.
Oh, those are also on the 8-bit duo apparently.
The 8-bit Duo, yes. I mentioned this earlier.
But they're customizable buttons, not just randomly P and P.
Wait a second. So you have Type-C interface was supposed to be charging the controller. A SEC was also supposed to be charging the controller. So what the fuck happened?
I have a theory. I have a theory, but everybody's talking.
Wireless method.
I have a theory, and I think what you do is you hold the set button, and then you can map whatever controls you want to either the PR or PL buttons on the back.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It'd be like you want to program a macro. Okay,
that's definitely more sense.
Again, Chinese knockoff. Do you think how reliable do you think this actually is?
I don't think it'll work.
Do you actually want to spend $50 or what's the money to find out? No, I don't think so.
No, I'm not paying. I got my money back, and even what I paid was overpaying for this piece of shit.
Wait,
and now we're back to this controller, but a different light up. But they didn't bother changing the P button.
Yeah, that's what I was about to point out. The P button's still cyanish.
Yeah, everything else is pink.
So much pink.
Red.
Red.
And
different.
Yes, another model that is black.
Like PS2,
and it looks like mine, except it doesn't light up, and the buttons are labeled.
And look like weird crosshairs. No, always in the middle thing looks like more like a basket than a touchpad.
Circle part looks like the sniper emblem from TF2.
Yeah, and clearly this is not even a real controller. It's a fucking a 3D render of a controller.
Yeah, well, the 3D render apparently confused the middle pad thing as some sort of see-through basket.
You want to know what that design looks like? It looks like the background you saw in the fucking Death Star. I don't.
Hey.
Other than that, I dig the color scheme. I dig the color scheme because black and red.
Well, you use the control for parts, external parts.
Version 2 of that's the same color, but we
six-axis gyroscope sensor again. We have to show it with this controller too.
The 3 cognitive functions of direction, field of view, and vibration will take you into areas you're not experienced until now. What?
And all of a sudden, the buttons are not labeled. But they were labeled in the last image.
So was that a special controller we saw a couple seconds ago?
I don't. They're not consistent.
Yeah, you figured that out. I would be. We got a racing game. We got one of the Horizon games, and I think the Greek Assassin's Creed, but I can't be sure because they burned them to hell.
Yeah, they're very blurry and low res. I don't even know what are you doing with these control? Why are you the third one? Why are you jerking the controller off?
This isn't.
The game's got to go faster.
This is not a motion game. That's not how that works.
I don't.
Would that be more reserved for something like, say Mario Kart 8 or possibly even Mario Kart World?
This doesn't work on any Nintendo system.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to track it.
And we're back to we're back to the zombie again, but another different design.
But we have different buttons. The buttons this time are on the center and going.
Wait. What was the D-pad?
PS.
The D-pad looks a lot different.
The D-pad has gone circle. The D-pad has gone full circle.
It's now on that cheap ass disc on the original 360, which I hate with a passion.
Yeah, that fucking D-pad. Yeah, I hated that too when I played Street Fighter 4. I'm like, no, give me a real D-pad, damn it.
Now there's a glow. Now there's a light on your touchpad.
Like why do you think I was so grateful I got second place in the local tournament to get to Evo. Because at least I got a real controller out of it. Well, with a fine game controller.
All right.
Built-in speakers and
the extension port is gone.
Yeah, and wait, why?
Yeah. It's gone. Apparently, we have an extra button where the extension port would be.
And apparently, the headphones.
Yeah, that's the turbo button instead.
And apparently, the sharing options button is to the side. It's underneath the freaking touchpad.
Yeah,
it's up to the side.
And I also noticed that they're using the old wired AirPods to represent use headphones.
Well, yeah, because headphones are expensive.
Yeah, like
I think the AI almost had a stroke when it was trying to write the text.
Built-in speakers and immersive
gameplay. Wait.
It's like it was trying to draw the text, but it missed a couple of spots.
Like, what kind of font are you using?
Dual vibration motors.
Realistic vibration and striking. Crash and explosion can be visibly felt.
It's not a race, kids.
And again, for the third time, those drawn motor, or those 3D rendered motors on top of it, just to show it.
They're using that same EA picture.
And again, face buttons, not labeled. I'm going to keep going back to that, but that was the first thing that tipped me off. Something was off with this thing.
It's a choice, not a mistake.
No, it was an intended feature, intended design. No, he didn't want to admit that you got it off of TEMU and it was built that way. That's why I got fucking yeeted off of eBay. Damn it. Dumbass.
Moving right along into...
And the last piece de la resistance.
This looks... It looks like it would... It looks like something you would see on a Wii U controller.
The symbol from several controllers ago are back, but now they're hard to see because they decided to combine it with the glow.
They did the light up with this time, but the buttons are fucking labeled.
No, and there's that one from the back while ago, like they were on the golden white one, golden marble one, and the red and black one. And it's hard to look at.
So back to Xbox design, we have Mysterious P. I don't see a freaking headphone jack or
the PlayStation. That I looked it up. That's actually the PlayStation button.
The PS button. So it's the whole.
They just didn't put the S there. They just put P, and I'm guessing to make like Dre said, it makes your controller piss.
The symbol. Yeah, these are labeled with the same symbols from earlier.
Look, if you have to pee, at least go on the paper.
If you have a control that's pissing, I think you have bigger problems.
We have enough problems convincing the dogs to piss on the paper. Anyway, moving on.
Dual vibration.
Dual vibration.
A relaxing gaming experience. What?
function. You can set the function of continuous shooting to attack more smoothly when playing the game.
The game.
I don't know what your post vibration.
You just lost it.
Thanks. I don't know what post vibration is or why you saying the vibration should be relaxing. It's not a massage machine.
Turn on the turbo function and you too can get chewed out by a 12-year-old kid in Call of Duty.
While he shouts racial expletives at you.
and threatens
to you know existed
and threatens to do unspeakable things to your mom.
Hey, I've been called cream cricket before, so.
Sure.
And mayo monkey. The white men ones are really funny.
You, the guy. I know the stock photo probably is separate from the controllers, but you made it look like this guy really
photoshopped into the hands.
Yeah, but you're making it look like this guy. This woman kind of is laughing in embarrassment. This guy's got this face of, I really don't want to be here.
It looks like a hotel room.
He has fun. The guy looks like he has back pains.
I think he has the look of who. I'm trying to smile, but I think she farted.
At least they got the amount of fingers right. At least they got the amount of fingers right.
And you can see again, the controllers are badly photoshopped in their hands.
What were they supposed to be?
Wait,
no, it's actually AI function. There's an AI function which you could say, like, a couple holds these controllers, and and then you push the controller to say, okay, there's a controller.
Yeah, well, you can
Just
tell.
Trying to go into the hard, but
I can definitely tell the controller has been posted here. Not just because the controller looks off.
It's his arm grabbing her shoulder, but where's her other arm?
Yeah, where's her other arm? And I was about to point out that part of his hand seems to just absorb into the controller.
Yeah, that's the bad Photoshop. Oh God, I zoomed in on the hand holding the trigger on the in the girl's hand. How bad that looks. Right there. As even more proof that this wasn't fucking Photoshop. The actual photograph is blurry, but the controller is clear as day.
Like,
yeah.
Did you just break her finger trying to?
Also, wait. Look at the USB, the Type-C port on the controller itself.
That's not Type-C!
That's not a Type-C, that's a Type-A port! It's not even round!
It's not even round, folks.
I don't even... and you can see the clear pixelated edges on the controller, too.
That is a good point.
Yeah. As they could tell, they just took it from a ping and they didn't bother feathering it out and making it match the actual stock photo that they're going with.
Yep, you fail.
Yeah, and then now we go, and again to prove it with the guy.
I've seen.
As you can see, it's a fucking ping.
Type-C. The guy's finger is pretty much melted into the controller.
Yeah.
We don't see the
and the controller has an outline. I don't think we can beat that one. I think there's a couple more left.
The very last one, I don't think it will beat it, but let's try anyway.
All right.
Yay, Spiderman!
Spider-Man
on the not Batman controller.
With once again unlabeled.
This is the very last one. It's not as great as the what the fuck with the stock photo, but still. Again, did you get a license from Marvel to post this? No, of course you didn't, because you're in fucking China. What's copyright? We just knock off everything.
So I have a little side tangent I want to go on. Hey, let's take a little journey together, shall we?
Ooh, sure. Bonus content.
Yes, bonus content. So,
okay.
Give me a couple seconds here. I'm going to pop out the. I'm going to pop this thing out here. Hi, folks.
So, by the way, Discord, if you try to say Reese, oh, you got an old man grabber?
Because I'm lazy.
Reese, Discord tried to say Reese is under the age of 18 when he looks like this. Your AI's fucking drunk.
Now, I want you all to take a look at this this $200 controller that I had made about 14, maybe 13 years ago. This obviously is a little different than you would expect to see from an Xbox 360 controller, and you may notice the image is flipped, but that's a problem with cameras. They will do that.
Yeah, with Discord specifically.
But as you will notice,
on my end, it's right around. But it just mirrors you on Discord, and you bring up your own thing. It's stupid.
But as you will notice, I got this because, and you didn't hear me bitch all that much because, well, everybody was talking and I'm a little too polite. But regarding the disc under the D-pad for most 360 controllers, I hate that because it's kind of hard to be precise with platformers and retro style games on the XBLA. So I got this I got this specifically for the fact that you'll notice the D-pad is actually 4 separate buttons.
They look like the backs of casings from bullets too.
Good eye, because those are in fact 9mm bullet buttons. And I posted this on Facebook, and I posted this on Facebook and talked about it, and the first person to respond was my friend Larry. You might recognize him as Guru Larry. He pointed out the fact that when you press down your thumb, yes, it will hurt after a while, which is why I go easy on them. This is another reason why people need to take good care of their controllers, especially now with the rising costs of hardware. I mean, we're at the point now where we're spending about $75 on a controller. Is it not unthinkable to think, unthinkable, that in a couple of years we'll actually be spending $100 on controllers?
When the controller costs more than the game, you're doing something fucking wrong.
Exactly. Yes, this is my evil controller, and I'm going to now switch over to a browser because let's go to evil controllers and see how this shit's done right.
Evil!
How evil can we get? We have the options to build a Series X controller, a PS4 controller, and a PS5. What's your pleasure?
Let's stay on brand. Let's do PS4.
So we got the standard faceplate design.
All right. In different colors.
As well as a couple fades.
Yeah. Patterns.
We got some patterns that cost a little extra, but that's all right. We're not exactly going to be buying one today. We just want to see how it looks when done by a more competent company.
That your low camera is pointed directly at your
I know, but try to show a point about my controller as well. Because this is my controller. Well, my PC controller.
Switch over to Ty.
This is my controller. My PC controller.
Yeah, he's switching over to you right now. There you go.
So it's got a nice little shine in the very middle of it.
Yeah. And wondering, this is a real PlayStation 4 controller.
Which, by the way, you can use with a PC if you use DS4 Win.
Exactly.
For those in the back, DS. For those in the
it's really a good controller, or at least good enough to actually play video games on.
Yeah.
And it hasn't broke yet.
Oh, nice T-shirt. Ghostbusters the video game. I highly recommend it. But yeah, for those in the back, DS4 Win, it's a Windows application that will trick your PS4 controller into operating like an Xbox controller, because Windows doesn't necessarily know what a PS4 DualShock controller is. So it has to trick it by relabeling all the buttons to act like they have an Xbox pad.
Yeah, I know. I actually tried, but it didn't work. And most of my wide Xbox controllers is pretty much garbage. So I had to buy another PC controller.
So these are some fine designs, but just so we have something a little more consistent, I'm going to switch over to this. There was a gold. Let's go ahead and just go with bling.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's the faceplate design. Next up, let's take a look at the buttons. So here we can choose the color of our buttons. They will not be labeled, but they will have they'll have different colors. If we really want the buttons to stay invisible, we can make them gold too.
Well, let's make them silver.
Yeah, it would help if they clashed a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Light blue, light green. Those are the free options. D-pad, we'll make that silver too.
And here we have the backplate design. You can customize it to however you wish. Lime green, sky blue, plentiful purple, silver, and deep ocean. Let's just go ahead and stick with silver.
Shift model.
Shift buttons, smaller surface area, pressable from directly above, ideal for hands with a strong grip or clench, as well as shift paddles. Larger surface area, pressable from any direction, ideal for hands with a moderate grip, finesse.
Oh, okay. There are extra buttons that get thrown in there. Okay, I probably wouldn't use those myself, but whatever.
Those are $35. That's $35 extra, by the way.
Yeah, I see that.
And shift remapping. X and circle, 2 buttons. X square, circle, triangle, 4 buttons. Remapping, reassign any input. That's an extra $25. By the way, we're already up to $208. But because they have some sort of deal going on to where shit's like off, it's actually half of what it normally is, which is $417 for a controller. What the fuck?
This is for rich people. This is a rich people toy.
Okay. And we haven't even gotten to the bullshit. We're almost at the bullshit, but let's go to the thumbsticks. We have stock thumbsticks, small and interchangeable without tools. Do you like convex or concave?
It doesn't really matter to me.
Does it also matter if they're small or tall?
I don't want them too long.
Alright, next up. Here's the bullshit. So, actually no, this isn't the bullshit. It's probably the next one though. I'll talk about the bullshit if it doesn't appear. But here's the pro gaming options. We got standard and tactile triggers, which you don't have to press it down as much to make it act.
Mm-hmm.
Compatible with shooters only. By the way, that's an extra $30 for tactile triggers, as well as tactile buttons to where they're a lot more sensitive to your touch. So no need to mash those buttons. You can just slightly tap and it will be just the same. Which, by the way, is another $25. Additional tactile features. We got the standard shoulder buttons and tactile shoulder buttons, which is another $45. Eliminate thumbstick drift by upgrading to tunnel magneto-resistance thumbsticks? What? One would think that this shit could be standard. Superior magnetic design, smooth movement with crisp click. No more drift. And thumbstick tension. Increase your thumbstick tension by 2.5x for superior aim and control in any game type. At this point, wouldn't it be easier to just use a keyboard and mouse?
Yeah, pretty much.
Combo Pro Tension thumbsticks.
$400.
It's even worse. $782.35. Here's the bullshit. Here's why this shit costs so much and it's for the really, really rich kids. You can modify the controllers to cheat in online games. We got rapid fire mods. Master mod.
I don't cheat. I don't cheat with hardware. With hardware.
Initially they had mods just for Call of Duty and Battlefield, where it had shit like automatic melee, automatic reloading. Fortnite mod, as well as all three mods. Let's go with all three mods. Enhanced gameplay with macros, compatible with game titles Call of Duty, PUBG, Apex, Battlefield, Destiny, and all shooters. Features: rapid fire, adjustable akimbo tactical, drop shot, fast reload, auto scope, auto run, auto spot, auto aim, zombies only. Gears of War 4.5, Kegel, love that. Specific mods are perfect, active reloads, auto revive, auto spot, and more. For Fortnite,
we're not approaching the price for the price just alone. Even with the discount, we're approaching the price of the Switch 2.
Fast build, weapon hotkeys, shift remapping, quickly build structures with only the shift paddles or buttons, simplifies building by eliminating unnecessary button presses, reassign weapons to your shift features, and utilize shift remapping. And
warranty protection.
We've got the warranty. We gotta protect this investment because at this point, it is an investment. You're mortgaging the house at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, we gotta have that special charge cable too. And the gold warranty, which is 24 months, just in case you throw your controller against the wall because you lost anyway, despite cheating.
Right now, we're over $1,000 if we didn't have the discount.
$1,125 and 29 cents. Last but not least, spend a little extra because gosh darn it, we gotta sell some swag. Let's go ahead and go with an extra large shirt. Oh, and we can buy an evil jersey too, a double XL. Ooh.
One of my hooks came off the wall.
And an evil hat, as well as evil dog tags, and a keychain.
We're just at insanity at this point.
And already we are now up to.
I'm not gonna plunk out money for this. I'm like, no, we're well into over a paycheck for me now.
I spent this much for. I'm actually spending this much for a crown tomorrow morning.
Well, with the discount, I'm slightly under a couple $100 under one of my paychecks from work. And last but not least, oh yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done.
Are you sure? Because we can keep going.
No, it's already approaching 8 p.m. my time, and I've been up since 5 in the morning. So yeah, I kind of want to get this uploaded tonight before I go to bed. And we've been recording for a while, so I think we've covered what we needed to do.
Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, that's a custom controller done right. If you're going to spend extra money, you better have some shit under the hood to make it worth it. Because otherwise, just buy a stock controller and be done with it. Spend the extra money. That's the only reason you would want to. That's the only reason you would want to buy one of these cheap ass controllers, is that you're trying to save a couple of bucks. You get what you pay for in the end.
Well, at least I got my money back for this. Yeah, I got my money back for this. Still. I'm a little annoyed that they try to pass it off as a legit product, and we're back to the chicken meat, man.
This is going to be our glory hallelujah.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut.
Glory,
Hallelujah.
His truth is marching. Oh, boom.
Our
glory is ready. We need to get that clip. We need to get that clip so we can have it when we're done when all of us are done recording.
And we're about to go do AI Sandy the show eventually.
We might just do this a segment as now, or just for my podcast. It's just where we just don't. Instead of going to the cesspit, we can go in the AI Insanity. We can actually show some of this shit, as opposed to the cesspit, which I can't show any of it because, well, it's the cesspit.
There's some things that, yeah, I don't even think Rumble will allow you to just show. And they allow a lot more than YouTube will show.
Yeah. I'm sending something to Reese though. Oh right, no, I'm gonna post it in AI Insanity. This was also in the cesspit, but this is this. I'm not gonna show. I'm not gonna actually show it on the screen, but this is funny. I'm just gonna leave that in back.
Okay.
I feel bad for laughing, but at the same time. You say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Nice.
Night.